check out this family. Let's make a section cut through this strip footing and then change the detail level to fine, so the reinforcement pops up automatically. And not only that, you can also change the number of the size of those bars or just get rid of them. Additionally, you can include top and bottom trench mesh and also decide whether you want to show ligatures or not. You like this family? Stay around to discover where to download it and how to use it. Shall we? Before starting, let me ask you something. When it comes to strip footings, some people rather use structural foundation instead of structural framing. So please feel free to let me know in the comments what did you prefer. Okay, so let's start with this strip footing. I'm just gonna copy this up here and I'm gonna show you what I can do with this family. First of all, notice that if I change the detail level to medium or even close, we can't see any reinforcement detail at all. We need to be in detail fine. Then we can change the reinforcement whatever to we need. In this case we have a simple reinforcement. I'm gonna change this one. First of all, I'm gonna hide the ligatures. Maybe I don't need it. It is quite unlikely, but can be. Or well, we can come back and put the ligatures back again, and we can change this number to 0, which is the top bar's quantity, so we can get rid of them. Instead of that, we can add a top trench mesh. If we click on here and then apply, so we can see the trench in the top of the strip footing. We can change also the dimensions of the strip footing. Let's change this one to 400 and the trench mesh automatically adapts to any width. And finally, we can change also the cover. We can change top cover, bottom cover and side cover as well. Now let me show you how can we use this one in a legend. I'm gonna create a new legend. I'm gonna call it concrete sections, like this, and I'm gonna change the scale to 120, and I'm gonna hit here in detail, annotate, and component and legend component. I'm gonna click here, and you can see this small green rectangle. It means I can add a family instead. As you can see here, I can choose any family included in this project. In this case, I'm gonna choose the one that I just created, and I'm gonna click on it, and it's gonna show me this rectangle. It means that I'm seeing a plan view of this family. Actually, if I choose front or back, it's not gonna work. It should be a left or right view, so I can see a section cut of this family. Now I'm gonna add dimensions to my strip footing. And remember, if I change my detail view to fine, I can see now my reinforcement. So whatever we need, imagine that we need to change our dimension. For example, I'm gonna search for my family in the project browser, and this is my family. I'm gonna change some, for example, the dimension. I'm gonna change here the depth to 600. When I apply, it automatically changes in the legend. I'm gonna change also, I'm gonna add trench mesh in the bottom, and the reinforcement is there. Now remember that unlike drafting views, you can place legends in many sheets at the same time. So I'm gonna create this new sheet. I'm gonna add this legend. I'm gonna put it over here. I'm gonna give it no title. And if I want to add more strip footings, in this case, for example, we're gonna give the name of strip footing 1, and I'm gonna change this text to make it bigger. So I'm gonna create a new one. So I'm gonna copy this one over here. I go to section. I'm gonna open this up, and I'm gonna join this geometry to create it like this. And I'm gonna change this one. I'm gonna duplicate this one. I'm gonna give it another name. It's just number 2 is okay. So I'm gonna change this dimension as well. I'm gonna give it 300 or well maybe a little bit bigger. I'm gonna give it at 500 and then 450 in this case. And I'm gonna get rid of the trench mesh and I'm gonna give it 3 and 16 top and bottom. Oh, let's make these 20s. So 3 and 20s at the bottom. Okay, so I'm going now to my legend, and it's just as simple as copy this legend component to here and select and going to change to the new strip footing, and automatically change all the dimension and all the reinforcement. We just need to change here to strip footing 2. So as you can see, this is quite handy when you have a lot of strip footing in the same project. So you don't need to do multiple section cuts for each strip footing. The problem with this is you cannot tag each element as you do in a plain view or in a section cut. So the only thing that you can tag is the material, but I don't think this is useful at all. So if you want to use this one, you have to add the name manually. And that's all. If you want to download this family, you can find it in my Gumroad page. So you can find the link in the description of this video, and that's it. Thank you for watching.